Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new cryptocurrency video. It's me, Moonlight, and I'm discussing Papito again. Now, I wanted to touch on some things in this video because they're still in a pre-sale, and I came across a couple people, they were commenting in the previous one, as well as there's another video going around about the contract address and everything like that. I want to point off right out the back, it has been a long time for their pre-sale. That's one thing I am a little bit annoyed about with Papito. They've currently still raised 4.8 million. Now, I kind of compare this to Wall Street Peep because somebody else made a comment saying that Wall Street Peep dumped upon listing because they did officially go live. You got to kind of understand with the pumping and dumping with tokens getting listed, you raised $70 million, right? 70 million. Now, if the price was even, if you're a whale and the price is up even 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%, you're probably going to want to sell if you're a whale. Because for whales, they're still making a shit ton of money, even off 10%. So you got to keep that in mind that obviously if they sell, they're going to, that the price is going to decrease drastically. The second thing about the contract address, I'm not a developer by any means, so I have no idea about anything regarding the contract, anything like that. When I came across it the first time about the security audits, that was my main thing. Now, I hold Papito. I'm in Papito. Now, I hope everything goes well. I hope there's no dumping upon listing. I still think they are officially going to go live when they hit that 5 million. I don't know, though. And I am keeping tabs on this, you guys. I am keeping tabs on this. So keep that in mind. I'm still, on board into Papito. I do hold myself coins. I have some friends that do as well. And we're hoping for the best and the best possible outcome for Papito, especially when the current market did dip within the past 2 days. And sorry about that on the top right and bottom. That was from my streaming. Anyways, make sure to follow me on kick.com/moonlight2019. But anyways, yeah, we're still just basically waiting. And, obviously with the current crypto market tanking like it did the past previous days, it's at Bitcoin's at 88,000. We saw Nano dip now back down to $1, which is insane. You got to kind of keep that in mind for other projects that have come out. Some people were saying about Wall Street Pete pumping and dumping. Again, everything's down. So it's not like they came out at a very bad time, which also could be another reason why they haven't launched as well. You got to keep in mind, nobody wants to launch a crypto project when the market's doing bad, right? I've seen this time and time again, especially from the previous bull cycle with a lot of meme projects. Nobody wants to launch, especially even not even just meme projects. Let's just focus on general crypto altcoins in general. Nobody wants to launch during a bad market because what's going to happen? Nobody's going to invest. Nobody's going to buy. Nobody's going to do anything. Nobody's going to get into the project. And, if you're a company that's trying to raise funds maybe for, your own staking platform, let's say, for example, right? And it revolves around staking. Who's going to stake in a terrible market? You know what I mean? Who's really going to stake? Now, for me, I stake regardless. It doesn't really matter if it's, if we're in a bear market, bull market, I don't care. I stake long-term anyways. But this is a staking platform, right? Staking platform. And their staking is up right here. You can stake your tokens. So there was a guy that did a video on Papito's, I guess, contract address, how funds are getting sent. Again, I have no idea regarding that. I would recommend you guys take a look at that video to kind of, get a feel for it for yourself. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, financial expert by any means. Take this as entertainment, education, and my own personal opinion, okay? I can only go based on past experiences for myself in general. Now, they have security audits done. So that's one thing I wanted to point off right off the bat. They do have 2 security audits done. Now, apparently there's a different contract address. I don't know about that. The guy made a video on it, and everything in his video was good. And I forget the name. I think it was Net Crypto or something like that. He made good points. I'm not dissing him by any means. Nothing like that. Okay, all I'm saying, I don't know what I'm looking at when he brought up all that information because I'm not a developer. I don't know. You could say anything, right? I don't know what I'm looking at in terms of information. Now, he did explain it really good, but again, it comes down to you have to kind of know. You know what I mean? It has to be an actual developer that understands the contract address and what they've been doing. I know he was making really good points, and I'm not going to discuss it in this video, but I'm just being optimistic here, and I'm hoping for the best when they do officially launch. Because again, rumors were speculated that it was the same founders, kind of from Wall Street Peep, Salaxy, things like that, and they did launch. They launched, so it's not like they might not launch. They are going to launch. You know what I mean? I'm hoping they do launch very, very soon as this 5 million is done raised. Because Wall Street Peep got 70 million, okay, 70 million, and then they launched. So it's not like that took a long time too. Wall Street Peep took a long ass time to launch. Because obviously they were raising to 70 million, but they did end up launching. So it's not like they scammed or anything, Wall Street Peep. They launched. And what happened? Price tanked. Number one, because of the market right now. Number two, because of whales dumping a lot. I was taking a look at, the buying and selling. So you got to keep that in mind. Like, crypto is very volatile. People complain all the time when, projects tank and whatnot. You have to remember, if you're in crypto, you should take it as gambling. You can lose a lot of money in crypto, but you can also make a lot of money. Get into crypto with money you can legitimately afford to lose. And if you're not doing that, then you should not be in crypto. You really shouldn't, because you have absolutely no idea what you're doing. So that's one thing I will say. I've seen a lot of people complain about it. I understand. I'm with you. I have my own money in this project. Okay. Why do you think I've made like 15 videos on them? Okay. Why do you think that? Obviously, I want it to do good. I want it to skyrocket upon listing, because that means I make money. That means you guys make money. But again, I don't know. I really hope it does launch when this 5 million is hit. They have about 200,000 more to raise, and they very well could. I think it will be 5 million because it has been going on for like, I think 2 or 3 months. And I again, this is a meme project. At the end of the day, this is a meme project. And I'm going to say this. What do you expect for a meme project? You know what I mean? That's all I really got to say. I've been in crypto since 2015, going on 10 years. Okay? So that's all I got to say. What do you expect? If you're getting into, you think you're going to turn $1,000 into $1 million in crypto, you're not. And if you do, I applaud you. If you somehow get lucky as fuck and turn $1,000 into $1 million, you need to quit and just live off that, retire, invest it, into something stable, not crypto that's so volatile. You can get extremely lucky with different projects if you, again, get into early projects and they do potentially really well. But it does all come down to luck also, or obviously if you have insider trading, things like that, if you're an insider, blah, blah, blah. But because we've seen projects take off and like Peep, you know what I mean? That blew up. Fucking Peanut the Squirrel, $1 billion market cap? And it's a meme project revolving a fucking squirrel? You know what I mean? Anything is possible in crypto. And the only thing I will say with that is be careful, guys. I will always say that. But I really hope Papito launches very, very soon. I think it will. Rumors were speculating about the Binance listing, everything like that. I don't know about that. I think it'll probably launch on Uniswap more than likely. But we'll see. It really all depends, because they are on the Ethereum network and Binance network. So we'll see. But I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully that clears up a lot of info. Again, if you want to watch that guy's I think it's neck video, something, he posted it. I'm sure you could find it if you looked up Papito. And he's not wrong about a lot of the points, right? But again, at the end of the day, I'm not a developer. I don't know these things. Now, he very well could be a developer. He very well could. I don't know him. I don't know the individual. But that's all I got to say. 2 audits done. You can look at the contract address on their website, which obviously that guy did, and there's a lot more to go into detail with it. But the only thing we can do is wait. It's at 5 million. It's hopefully going to launch at 5 million, and we're going to see what happens. You can stake directly on their website as well. So that's all I got to say. There's over 26 billion Papito staked right now. If it really was a scam, you wouldn't be able to. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be able to claim any tokens. You wouldn't be able to even get your tokens. You wouldn't be able to stake your tokens. You know what I mean? So that's all I got to say. Again, I'm going on past experience with crypto projects. Anything is possible. Like, if the contract's not renounced, which I don't think it is, then yeah, things can get changed probably in the code. You got to kind of live with that. You know what I mean? If it's not a renounced contract, of course things might get changed. Of course. That's all I got to say. But yeah, I hope for the best for Papito. I hope you guys, kind of at least hope as well. Again, crypto is very volatile, and I understand the frustration. I understand it, guys. Believe me, I understand it. More than anyone. I've lost a lot of money in crypto before myself. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash the like button. Dislike it as well. Let me know in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next cryptocurrency video. Make sure you guys all have wonderful, safe trading, investing, gambling, whatever you're doing week, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.